kind of muscles you have? No. Bro, what kind of patterns you have? Or is it just aesthetics?
Hello everybody, welcome back to training every single day. Hopefully you can take some time to move and improve. Hopefully I can show you, there's always time to move. You can always stay moving. You don't want to stay sedentary. You don't want to keep that spine stiff. That's why I'm doing some squats overhead in the morning, first thing in the morning, to try to loosen up that spine. That's for everybody. Me personally, I'm trying to mobilize the shoulders and the upper back to, help me get some more aligned handstands. My handstand, I can do a handstand. I can hold it for quite a while, but I kind of fall into that banana posture that online handstand people don't really like as much. Not quite as perfect with the form and kind of lacks in the shoulder mobility. I'm still working on it. The shoulder mobility, the technique, and there's always some time throughout the day where you can move. You always have some little opportunities. You should take that. Move. Even while talking, you can talk with your hands. You can involve the entire body. Look for complexity, look for control, look for awareness over the body. Now here, I had a little bit of extra time. I was able to step outside of the office and get outside the parking lot, do some movement. There's always some time, there's always some space. There's always a time and a place. Don't do it in an inappropriate time, but there's always some appropriate level of movement, and I think it's good to push the boundaries ever so slightly socially with the movement. You want to encourage people to live vigorously, to really take advantage of their health. A lot of people are too scared to move because it's not quote unquote socially acceptable, but I want to help encourage other people to do it in a way that doesn't make people feel uncomfortable, that you can get them to move. You can get to help. There's a health crisis here in America. A lot of people don't get enough movement. A lot of people don't take their health seriously as they want to. Now here is, I had a lot more time. I had a lot of dedicated space for training, the power rack. So I got to doing some hanging and some weightlifting. The hanging was to mobilize the back and the spine. The hanging does it all. It does the spine, the grip, alignment. Good to do. So this is where I'm at in the hanging. I like to hang. I like to work the spine. Then I like to work an active hang right here. And the active hang is the checkpoint in between the hanging and a pull-up at the top. That's for the movement, to engage the back, to engage a lot of muscles. Always have a full active hang somewhere in between the top of the pull-up and the dead hang. Then some calf raises to, work the lower leg muscles so I can stay nice and pretty. That's why I like to do them. And if you made this far in the video, please leave a like, please comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Also follow my Instagram, all the Instagram stuff, best way to help out the channel. The weightlifting is done for hypertrophy, and if you want to gain muscle, gaining muscle is a good goal. That gets a lot of people started into fitness. I want to get some muscle. I don't want this look, because the look kind of reverse engineers the body of a great mover. And once you finally put on the amount of muscle that you're happy with, I think eventually you'll want to progress into something a little bit more substantial, a little bit more fulfilling, and a lot more creativity, a lot more expression and complexity is allowed in these movements. But for bodybuilding, for hypertrophy, you want to control the eccentric. You want to get some sort of a lot of repetition, a lot of volume to stimulate some muscle growth and to have good form, to stay safe, because you want to put all the tension in the muscle. And when you focus on very simple movements, that allows more tension, more volume, the maximum amount of volume. If I was a little bit better with the editing, I could show some graph where as complexity of the movement goes up, the amount of focus you can put into solely one aspect, like the muscle goes down. So that's why when training joints, training muscles, training tendons, whatever you're trying to train, the complexity of the movement will change where the adaptations will go to. You can do very simple movements like weightlifting. We'll easily target a muscle, target a joint, target a tendon, and more complex full body movements will challenge your full body system, your coordination, your expression, your creativity, coordination, balance, and all that. So that's all great. So I do this, and then I work into doing as many dips as I can, which is only 3. I want to do more dips, but these dips are tough. I do a lot of range of motion, and that's just where I'm at right now. So anyways, thanks for watching. Work that full range of motion. It's very important to get full, to increase the range of motion, because the more range of motion you have, the more freedom you have, the more safety you'll have, because you'll expose yourself to the positions that life might put you in. So, do all the YouTube stuff, do all the Instagram stuff in the description. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourself and take care of others.